Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lohitsi, pursuing my BE from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering at Bengaluru. I am in the third semester in the section DEVO, and the subject for today's video is operating system, which has a code of BCF303 at our institution, and my USN is 1VE23CA027. So without much delay, let's get started with the video by looking at the topic for today's video. So the topic is going to be on the user interfaces of the OS and the power of a system calls in the OS. So these are the two topics which we are going to learn in this video. So let's get started with the introduction of to OS. So welcome to our exploration of the operating system. In this presentation, we unveil the well interfaces of a user interface and the power of a system call that enables a seamless interaction between the user and the system. After looking at these two topics, that is the interface and the system call, we are going to learn the interaction, how the interaction between the system and the user will be. So join us for the creative journey. So looking at what is an OS, an operating system is a crucial software component that manages the hardware and software resources as well. So it serves as a bridge between the user and the computer hardware. So it is the linking component between the user and the hardware components of the computer. So ensuring the efficient interaction and the user-friendly interaction. Let's dive deeper into the components. So looking at the first component, that is the user interface, is explained here. So user interface, that is UIs, are the medium through which the user interact with the OS. So these are the interaction sites where the user are interacted with the operating systems. So they can be graphical user interface, that is GUIs. There are of two types of graphic, GUI and CLIs. So GUI stands for graphical user interface, and CLI stands for command line interfaces. So each type offers the unique advantages influencing user experiences and the system accessibility. Let's explore their characteristics individually. So looking at the power of GUIs, that is the graphical user interface, provide an intellectual and way to interact with the OS. They will visualize the elements like they will help us to visualize the elements like windows, icons and menus, making it easier for user to navigate and perform the tasks efficiently. Discover their impact on user experiences. So that is of these GUIs, and this is the strength of CLIs, that is the command line interfaces, offers a powerful alternative for advanced users. They provide direct access to system commands, allowing for greater control and automation. While they may seem intimidated, and the efficiency is unmatched for seasoned users. Then looking at the system call overview. So we have learned the interface topic, and next topic is on the system call overview. System calls are the gateways of the application to communicate with the OS. So they enable program to request services such as the file management, process control and network operations. So understanding the system calls is a key to mastering the OS functionality. Then looking at the types of a system calls can be categorized into several types, including process control, file manipulation, device manipulation, and information maintenance. Each type serves a specific purpose, facilitating the communication between the applications and the OS. Then looking at the user interface mechanism, the interaction between the user and the OS is facilitated through a series of mechanisms. They include the event handling, input processing, and output generation. All of which contribute to a seamless user experiences. Let us see how they work together. So looking at the role of APIs, that is the application program interface. So these are the the interactions between the user and the OS. So the first platform which helps in the interaction is application programming interfaces. So APIs, so bridge act as between the user and the applications. They define how software components should interact, allowing the developer to leverage system calls efficiently effectively, sorry. Understanding the APIs is essential for software development. Then looking at the security for the user interfaces, security is a crucial aspect for user interfaces. Authenticating, authorization, and data protection mechanism ensure that the user interact with the OS softly. Let us explore the measures in place of a safeguard user data. So the futures of operating system, so that as technology evolves, so do operating system trends. Each cloud computing, visualization, mobile OS development is sharpening in the future. So understanding these trends is visual for navigating the digital landscape ahead. Then we are at the end of the video, that is at conclusion. In conclusion, the interaction between the user and the user interface and the system calls is a fundamental to operating systems. So which are the fundamentals? User interaction and the system calls are the fundamentals. By understanding these components and appropriate the OS is in our daily life. So we have initiated this in our daily lives. So thank you for joining us video. So before ending up with the video with out of thanks, let's have a glance of the topics which we have covered in this video. So initially we have started with the introduction to OS. So there we have told the topics which we are going to cover. And what is an OS? It is a crucial software between the user and the components hardwares. So then the user interface has been explained with its two types, that is the graphical GUIs, graphical user interface, and the CLIs, that is the mm, command line interfaces. Then we had a system call overview, where system call overview is the gateway for the application communicate with the OS. And the types of system call overview was several types. There were process control, including the process control, file manipulation, device manipulations, and information maintenance. This was a system call. Different types of system calls. And a user interaction mechanism, how the mechanism is taken in the interaction we have seen. And the role of APIs in the OS. And the security for user interfaces, how the security and the authentication and authorization must be there for the data protection, we have learned there. And the futures of operating system, how the OS is going to be in the future. And we have concluded with the end of the video. So thank you another for watching video. For these such many informative videos, do follow our channel. Thank you.